Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Parvati. Today in this video, we are going to talk about how to build confidence to speak English or how to speak English confidently. This is a requested video from one of my subscribers. When I received this comment, I decided that, okay, this should be the next topic that I would be talking about in my next video because I understand that it is a much needed topic for all English learners out there who are struggling to speak English due to their lack of confidence. I clearly remember how much I struggled during the initial days of my English learning journey. To be very honest, I was so scared and hesitant to speak English. I was not at all confident enough to speak English. But now, as you can see, I am able to speak English with confidence, even though my English is not perfect in all aspects. So today in this video, I am going to share with you the lessons I have learned and mistakes I have discovered during my journey to become confident in English. So let's get into the video. The first thing you need to do as an English learner is acknowledge your non-English speaking background. First you relax and acknowledge that, okay, I was not born and brought up in an English speaking environment. I have not been accustomed to speaking English. For me, English is totally a new language. So it takes some time for me to learn this language. Acknowledging that English is not our native language and understanding that it takes some time for us to learn this language is the first step in building confidence to speak English. Acknowledging this will give us the mental freedom to start speaking English in our own style. Now, the second method, and that is to start speaking English in your own style. No matter if you are a beginner or not so fluent in English, just start speaking English in your own style. Speak English in a way that you are comfortable with. Because inside you know that you are a learner. So you relax and take some time to remember the proper words and speak English slowly. Practice speaking English every day. Try to get a fellow language partner and practice together. Or deliberately create some opportunities to speak English in whatever way that is possible for you. We may not be able to speak perfect English at first. We may make mistakes. We may fumble. We may get stuck and mispronounce words while speaking English. But that should not stop you from speaking English. Instead, acknowledge that they are part of the learning process and we must go through those stages to become confident in speaking English. We cannot grow when things are easy. We grow when we face challenges. So what I'm trying to say is that don't run away from situations where you are required to speak in English. Just face it at any cost. Face all the challenges that are involved in the learning process and continue to speak English with all your flaws. Try to involve yourself in more real life English conversations. When you are habituated to having more English conversations with people, then you will gradually become confident in speaking English. The third method to build confidence, and that is dare to make mistakes. Realize the truth that we cannot learn anything without making mistakes. Do you think that you can learn any skill without making mistakes? No, we all make mistakes, and making mistakes is a natural part of the learning process. So rather than avoiding or rather than fearing mistakes, embrace those mistakes as opportunities to grow. When you doubt that you made some grammar mistakes or pronunciation errors in an English conversation, then try to correct that later with the help of Google, YouTube, or books, or with the help of other English learning apps. The more you make mistakes, the more you learn and become better at speaking English with confidence. So making mistakes is not a bad thing. As a learner, it's a good opportunity to grow. Of course, people will make fun of your poor English, but let them say whatever they want. We cannot shut their mouths. You continue to speak English in your own style. Make mistakes, learn from them, and progress. Some good people will appreciate your efforts in speaking English and will correct your mistakes. Then thank them, learn from them, and thank them, and move on. Eventually, you will become confident in speaking English. Now, the fourth method to build confidence. Do not aim for perfection. Perfection should not be your priority while speaking English, especially in the beginning phase of your learning. Shift your focus from perfection to effective communication. If we focus more on our perfection in grammar, vocabulary, and accent, then our communication will become monotonous and the listeners will lose interest in speaking with us. So don't aim for perfection. Allow yourself to speak naturally. No matter if you are using simple or basic English, no matter if you make any mistakes, no matter if you fumble or get stuck in between the conversations. It doesn't matter. What matters is that whether you are able to communicate effectively or not. So forget about perfection. Express your thoughts and ideas naturally. Be yourself. Let all your imperfections be visible in your speech. That's confidence. We cannot build confidence unless we let ourselves speak English with all our imperfections. Now, the last and the fifth method to build confidence to speak English. Don't compare yourself with others. Don't do that. Comparison will negatively impact your confidence. Rather than comparing yourself with others, focus on your personal growth and progress. Every individual has their own style and pace for learning things. Some people can learn anything fast, somebody else cannot. So don't compare your chapter 1 with somebody else chapter 20. Okay, so don't compare yourself with others. It's not about becoming better than others. It's about being better than you were yesterday. Comparison will cause mental stress and it will badly affect our confidence. So be yourself. Be yourself. Learn and speak English in your own style. Be comfortable with your accent and move on. Okay, that's all. I hope you people will follow all the things I mentioned in this video and become confident in speaking English. Okay, also, how was today's video? I would love to know your comments. Please comment below your thoughts and suggestions, if any. I would love to read your comments. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. Okay, and consider subscribing to my channel. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.